bees, go meet and concentrate. Our world will never be the same. Heroes in the fray. Every hive they find, exterminate. Call Killer Bee Guy today.
Killer Bee Nation, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We are here exterminating killer bees in Elfrida, right downtown Elfrida, right near the subway station. No, they don't have one. Right near the mall, they don't have one of those either. Near the skate park, no, they don't have one of those. We can say near the trailer park. Yeah, that's a safe bet, huh? Yeah. We got Hōsh on camera action. Hōsh, say good morning to everyone.
Good morning to everyone.
And then, of course, we have little Hōsh.
Good morning, everyone.
The place is in need of repair, shall we say.
So.
Let's go take a look, Killer Bee Nation. Come on, let's go.
It might be nice once we open it up to get some light on it.
Well, and I do have the flashlight. We found the flashlight. Actually, Daniel out at the pecan orchard found it. Thank you so much, buddy. My God, I missed that. I missed my flashlight. So, here we have a little fixer-upper for sale. And I would like to show everyone what happens when mammals get too close to killer bees. Well, you just never know what you're going to find around here, huh, Hōsh?
Yeah.
My God.
This is the bridge over the river Hwai.
The bridge over the river. What the fuck are you doing? Ow! Ow! They called me Stumpy. I was stumped. Anyway, little fixer-upper, guys. You know what I've determined? Oh God, I'm a fucking masochist. I always open old refrigerator doors. It's stupid. Oh my God. I get optimistic about that bile on the back of the throat. All right, well, you know, we've come into buildings like this and just seen 5 foot of comb hanging off the ceiling, but we know for a fact these bees are in this way.
Yeah.
We know that for a fact. And it's plywood, and we have to move this shit out of the way. If you can see right over here, we got a piece of 2x4 in the wall there. You see that, Hōsh?
Yeah.
All right, and
Oh yeah, that's the stud.
yep, thank you.
So they're
There's
on-
a piece of wood there too.
They're on this side
Correct.
of the stud. So I don't even know. Well, once they get in the room, they're gonna fly out of there.
That is exactly what's going to
Yeah.
happen, and that's why we have to. Here, I'm going to put Jesus.
Well, what does the consultant say?
I'm going to put Jesus next to Hōsh because one of them is going to need all the help they can get.
Right, right. So what's he saying about this?
The Hōsh, we got to put some organ music to this when you edit.
Yeah, I will.
Right?
I
Here,
will.
Hōsh.
Yeah. It's good.
I don't know.
It's good. I'm gonna use that.
Well, yeah, I know you.
I'm
are.
definitely
What are you-
using that.
Definitely losing.
So the
You're
first
losing.
thing you boys
Oh, my
have
God.
got to do is tape up this fucking hole. I recommend duct tape.
He's crawling in from the outside.
Yeah, he's
He's scary. It's like the doll that shouldn't.
Now you boys, never mind that. You boys have got to get this taped up. Hōsh, go to the truck and get some duct tape right fucking now.
I'm gonna go take a nap. This is awesome.
okay.
I got a stupid visor on board. Well, we're gonna have to move some shit out of the way. Actually, first thing we're gonna do. Look, he's trying to get in. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's a
He
sick,
just tried to get in.
sick man.
Oh man, you've lost your marble. This kind of stuff always worries me, actually. First thing we gotta do is go out and seal up their outside entrance. So let's do that. Come on, Killer Bee Nation, we never have any fun. But this is a big deal, actually. And watch out for the funeral pyre here. Oh my God.
You know what I think? I think that was a small dog.
I think you're right. I think you're right. And of course they get stung to death all the time. Out here, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere. These damn bees. We're gonna get our rest of our suits on. I gotta get my do-rag, my shouldn't rag, my wished he hadn't rag.
For those of you who are new to the channel, we're Killer Bee Exterminators. Killer bees were created in a Brazilian laboratory in 1957 when they crossbred African queen bees with European drones. The result was what they call Africanized honeybees, a deadly invasive species. They do make more honey. They're quite prolific, but they kill people, they kill pets, they kill livestock. They escaped from the lab and spread out all over South America. They spread over Central America, and they hit the U.S. in the early 90s. By 1998, 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Arizona had become Africanized, aka killer bees. Like I said, killer bees are dangerous. It's a deadly invasive species. They compete with our native pollinators for resources, and they inbreed our native plants. We kill every hive we find, and we're going to exterminate this killer beehive.
All right, well, I'm gonna get my gloves ready, and let's go not have any fun at all. Did you want to put your net on, maybe? I don't know. What do you think? It's up to you.
The bees don't seem threatened by me.
They don't bother you. Yeah.
They don't bother me, and they're not threatened by me, so
Yeah,
I think I'm just going to roll in
I
there
could
like
take your bee
this.
suit off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Fuck you. All right. And there's Chris, our buddy who owns the place, fixer-upper. And now we're going to... So this is it. You show everybody what we're looking. Look at all the staining. Look. Oh, here they come.
Yeah.
Here they come. Elfrida is a lot of, a few people living in a small place. So just there. That's it. But that dark staining around there, it's an old hive.
Yeah.
And there's no more holes up here. Here's the one we have to tape up here. There are going to be a shitload of remnants coming back, but that's the hole we're going to tape up from the inside. And in short order, these windows are going to be full of bees. Oh, it's off to work we go. Dum, 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 dum. I don't know all the words. I know all the words. No, I don't. Anyway.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, once we get in here, we're not too worried about danger or anything, because the bees are going to live the windows. So that's why we're taking up that hole. This is kind of horrifying in here, isn't it, Hōsh?
Oh yeah, I'm horrified.
Oh,
I'm horrified.
That is the least. That is the most ridiculous response for horrified I've ever seen.
I'm terrified.
Terror. He's putting the T back
the
in.
dusty organ
He's putting the error back in terror.
and the.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, we have consultation by. Yes, indeed. The wise ones.
Start taping up that hole.
Actually-
We don't have a lot of time.
Actually, the wisecracking ones. Yeah, we do. We have what? No, actually, we don't. We have a lot to do.
We got a lot to do today.
Yeah, as always, it seems like. So, Hōsh is taping up that hole so that we can drill a couple holes and then cut this whole damn thing up, because I think we're in for quite a zoo here. What do you think?
Yes. So, to relocate a nice hive, like let's say we encounter a hive that's not that aggressive. Sometimes it happens. At least in that moment, they're not that aggressive.
Doesn't mean they're not.
The situation's gonna perpetuate.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they're not Africanized.
We want to put a dent in this. We don't want this to go on and on and on.
Right.
This is a deadly invasive species.
Right. And we need to mitigate the threat. Now, we're never getting rid of all of them, unfortunately. We're never getting rid of all the honeybees, which are also invasive to the Western Hemisphere. They don't belong here. And so, this type of thing, it's amazing how, I don't know if it's in denial people are about honeybees, but man, they think that honeybees are God's gift to creation, and they are, but not in the Western Hemisphere. They're invasive here. So I wish that someone could tell me, please comment, and like and subscribe. Anyway, please comment and tell me why an invasive species is good to the native environment. Well, I know it's good for us, but that's colonization.
They pollinate, Reed.
I gave pollinate. Well, that's the excuse we get all the time, and that's the problem, actually. It's not the solution. It's a horrible thing. That's really good. That looked great. Okay, you want to grab this? I'm going to have some fun.
You bet.
I'm excited. Oh, my God. Baby and
Oh, let me put on my big blues.
Put Why?
Well, we just have no idea how aggressive this hive is going to be.
Yeah, you're right.
We're going to cut into the wall.
Okay, fine.
We're going to open it up.
I know.
And we just don't know
Okay.
what the behavior is going to be.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
know.
the thing with these bees.
We know what our behavior is going to be.
You can't trust feral honeybees. You can't trust feral honeybees anywhere in the U.S.
Right. Or Ontario and Canada.
They're becoming Africanized increasingly, and they're becoming increasingly
And
hostile.
it's amazing how when people get hot hives now, that they're keeping bees and they get hot hives, they just will they'll go to great lengths to deny Africanization. Yeah. They can't live here. Yeah,
Well, it's an inconvenient truth.
Oh, did you call me?
Yes.
Anyway, we're just going to start somewhere. Oh, well, okay, that was easy enough. And I'm assuming there's a 2x in probably right there. Oh, this is going easy enough so far, huh?
Oh, here they come.
Shit, here they
Dead
come.
on the money.
Well, don't say dead that way. Look at how they come pouring out of there. Okay, this is a little more than we thought, right?
Yeah.
The wall is full.
Yeah. I'll bet.
Is there anything coming out of here? No. I mean, they build from the top down.
Well, remember their door was at the bottom, so
Oh, no, here they come.
yeah.
Here they come. Oh, that's true. The door was at the bottom, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, well, now that we know they're there, I'm going to go a couple more extras. And then we're getting out the Sawzall and just make a... We're cutting out the wall, guys. All right, here, let me get in there. Let me get in there. And they're just like predicted, they're going to the windows, which is awesome.
You know what, Reed? I think there may be a fire block here.
Oh, okay.
Not seeing anything coming out.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'll start from down here. Mm-hmm. We'll do this. They don't like that. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Okay, I see what's going on. Here we go. Jesus, we gotta put on. Oh, Killer Bee Nation, are you ready? Chris, our buddy Chris is sitting on in his vehicle. Oh man, this is old drive. Look at that. Old. Look at that, decades old. Look at that.
Okay, Reed. Pull that top part off.
Yeah, I gotta get it. It's stuck because of
The propolis.
Yep.
Okay.
It is so stuck. This is such an old hive.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to get a private.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Got some wiring. That's probably the wire. Trying to figure out what's going on here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it looks like we might be at the bottom of it right there.
You think so? Because remember, their door was down. I mean, maybe we're at the natural
But
end.
they build from the top.
Killer bees, the wildest bees of all. Nastiest of hell's fall. To answer Satan's call. You've really no idea how bad it's gonna get. Set your love of honeybees. Bees ain't your friendly pets.
I think.
Made of pollinator.
Yep, there it is.
Pain in the ass.
Nice. Once we get this,
Then we got the full hive. Look at that shit. Wow. Well, good on you. Yep. Now, the reason that we know that they're not in the next alley here is because they weren't coming out of where the blue tape is.
right?
So, I want to get a couple of pieces.
I'm gonna crawl up.
Wow, killer bees. So this hive is a full-on hive. That's for sure. I'm glad they didn't build up in here. But there's, you know, with a normal hive like this, is 75,000 bees, maybe more. This is honey right here. This is where they store the honey. Everybody can see that, those caps. This is brood. The caps are different. That's where we cut the wood. And so this glistening stuff here, you see, that's actually honey right there. So this is an old hive, and I'm going to cut some up so I can take it out and show it to our buddy Chris out here, because this would have killed him There's enough bees here to kill, well, a whole neighborhood, actually.
Fine. I mean, there's a little activity, but...
Yeah. I wonder what we did wrong. Oh my god. Yeah, nightmare number 1, huh? Wow. Alright, I'm seeing if I can get one piece here to show him. You know?
Yeah, he kind of... You know, when he poisoned it, he kind of messed it up, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, all the time. All these things are attached, so that's what I'm trying to get one long one out, you know? There we go. There we go. Alright. And yeah, perfect. Look at that.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
putty knife in the bag. Alright, I'm gonna run this out quick.
Yep.
So, Chris outside sitting in his car watching said, "Did you see a chicken?" I was like, "No, what happened?" He said, "A chicken." The neighbors have chickens too.
Yeah.
So a chicken ran into the yard, started to come over here, nice and calm. All of a sudden went insane and ran down the street. I told him, these bees kill chickens every day in this county. They're horrible. So, all right, bud. Well, let's. I'll grab the camera if you want to get into the fun part of it.
Okay.
Save the shoulders. I meant mine. And here's your splotchy knife.
Okay.
All right, Killer Bee Nation. Well, we saved Chris from a horrible situation. Although he did get stung. He was out here, and just like a lot of folks, got into trouble with him. They stung him on his ear, I think. Didn't he say?
Yeah.
And he went, "Oh shit," and ran. So yeah, this is working out really well. You know, with the few bees that are in here, Hōsh, I wonder if they just swarmed.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Because when they swarm, you know, 10,000 bees take off. And it will diminish the number of bees in the hive. So, I don't know. I have no idea.
Right.
But I told him we're going to coat it with the undercoating and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Yeah, so what we do, Killer Bee Nation, is because wherever they've been, they leave pheromones. It smells really good in here. Everybody get out your scratch and sniff. And smell-o-vision.
It does smell good.
Doesn't it, though? It's amazing how rich it smells. And there are pecans up here, so who knows. But this time of year, there's very little honey. We're very lucky if we get honey. What was that one that we did recently we got so much honey out of? It shocked the shit out of us. I can't remember, for God's sake. It's almost all been broodcomb. Or new, right?
Well, there was a lot under that trailer.
Oh, the nightmare? The shit show? Oh, my God. Yeah, that's right. I had to remember. Anyway, you were the one that was under there.
Yeah.
MedTech said she cried.
Aww.
They will, the native pollinators will really come back. Will really, there'll be more, but, you know, insects that I've never seen. Because there's over 1,000 different species right here. But they're not aggressive. They're solitary. They live alone. They're not a match for these damn Vikings. For these killer bees, or for regular honeybees, actually. Oh, wow. Look at that. Holy shit. Wow. Now, we have seen more aggressive ones, absolutely. This is class 1.5 or something, right?
Yeah.
But that does not mean they're not Africanized, everyone, period.
And part of the behavior, too, is we're doing it from inside.
Yeah, exactly. We plugged up their front door so they were not able to send the alarm pheromone through the hive, because that's where the guard bees are. And we came inside and made them a new back door.
Yep.
And they were not expecting that. And that's why we do that. You'll see us do it in sheds. You'll see us do it in buildings like this. And, boy, the shenanigans we get into, though, huh? Mm-hmm. We just never know. Wow. But we have to assume the worst, like Hōsh was saying of the job yesterday where he ran up to the Connex and then came running back. They were so mean.
Yeah, they were.
Didn't even do a damn thing, and they came out and attacked. So I'm afraid that to convince people about how horrible these bees are, it's going to take some serious injuries, etc.
Unfortunately, people are pretty invested in their
Beliefs.
religion about
Beliefs, yeah, in their beliefs. Yeah, literally. So these bees in the window will die out. They'll dehydrate and die very quickly, as in a day or two. But it's getting really hot now, and in the afternoon it'll be 90 degrees here. And so they will dehydrate and die. And so thank goodness. So that means that our buddy Chris can come back in and, work in here and clean it up basically and put it up for sale, I think is what he's going to do.
Oh, he's flipping it?
I think so. Yep. Yeah, I think so. Oh, look at how, that's pretty tough stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
The older the comb, the harder it is to get out. Boy, it's just comb after comb.
Yeah.
The harder it is to get out because the propolis that they use to attach it to the wall it's tree sap. And it gets hardened over years and they keep building it up. And man, it's just like somebody took liquid nails. I call propolis the liquid nails of the nature, of the bug world. And they, man, it gets tough. It's like liquid nails, literally. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, that looks pretty good. What do you think, Hōsh? Mm-hmm. You're almost at a wrap?
Almost there.
Right on.
A few more pieces.
Right on. Yeah, big comb. Oh, yeah, look at that. He's pulling out more and more. Jesus. Amazing how much they can pack into a small area. 75,000 bees, it's a lot. It sounds like a lot, but that's nothing, actually. We're seeing hives of 1 and 200,000 literally every day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just literally every day. And then, of course, there's the class 5s like the shit show. What did you call that one? Killer Bee Shit Show?
Killer Bee Shit Show.
See that one, everybody? See Portal to Hell and see Worst Bees Ever on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because that's where the full vids are. And you'll see what these bees are about. This behavior of them right now, which is pretty benign, has nothing to do with their genetics. Absolutely nothing. They're still killer bees. That's the way it is.
Just because the bees are not being hyper-aggressive today doesn't mean that they won't be hyper-aggressive tomorrow or the next day. There's no stable personality here. There's no sense of self that is nice and well-intended.
That's our interpretation.
This is our projection on them.
Yeah.
Additionally, you've got an entirely new beehive every, 6 weeks?
Yeah, but
All the bees, how long does it take during the cycle? How long does
it takes 3 weeks for a bee to hatch.
And then how long before it comes to maturity, and how long till death?
Well, they're born. Okay, so when an egg is laid, the queen lays it. She's the only one that can lay fertilized eggs, and they pupate for around 3 weeks. And when they're born adults, ready to go. They just have to be taught what to do. And so it's like individual cells that have different jobs in the hive.
And how long does each cell live?
Each bee only lives about, in the summer, around 6 weeks or less in the hive. Not in the hive. They've spend their first 3 weeks in the hive doing everything, all the jobs, and then they go out and work themselves to death, literally. They, if you see, people see darker bees or fuzzier bees, it has nothing to do with genetics, it has to do with their age. A younger bee is fuzzy, and generally the lines on it, the yellow and black lines, are more distinct and more like darker black lines and more golden yellow lines, because they go out, when they work outside, they get faded by the sun, and their wings get frayed, and they lose their fuzziness. And so an older bee looks like an older bee, actually. And so the color of them really has nothing to do, the intensity, the color has nothing to do with the genetics.
So every 6 weeks, you've got a new beehive. So let's pretend that you know, maybe there is a stability, and there's not, but let's hypothetically, there is a stability in the hive. Oh, that's a nice hive. That hive only exists for 6 weeks, and then you have a completely new hive because all the older bees have died off, and there's a new batch in place. What are the quality of those eggs? What is the personality of the emergent beehive? There's no way to know. It's all Russian roulette.
Right.
You can't trust feral honeybees.
No.
You cannot trust feral honeybees in Arizona, south of the Mason-Dixon line, and anywhere in the U.S.
Yeah, getting to be so it's in the U.S.
Don't relocate honeybees.
Exactly, and a real problem that people have getting their heads around this shit is because with European honeybees, you could trust them. We knew what to expect from them every day, day in and day out. We knew what they were going to do next decade, next century. We knew what to expect from them. Now this crossbreed is throwing a wrench in the pile, and like Hōsh was saying, you can't trust them. You don't know what they're going to do next. So, well, that's a wrap, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that looks really good. Have you got anything to say about holes in walls?
Yeah. Hey, you buy an old run-down house from the early 1900s.
06, I think. This is 06.
1906.
Yeah.
And you want to renovate it, but you got bees in the wall, okay? Now, where you see them coming and going, that's the airport, not the city. There's the city. You saw us just now take out the city. 50,000 bees at least in there.
Yep.
Okay? Call an exterminator. Like I said, don't relocate a feral honeybee hive ever. Anywhere in the U.S., it's relocating a ticking time bomb.
Yep.
The question is just how long is that fuse? If you're in Cochise County, give us a call. We'll come take care of the bees. If you're anywhere else in Arizona, call an exterminator. Never relocate, always exterminate. We'll see you guys on the next job. Save our native pollinators.
Exactly. What a
Saying yourself